Nature embodies a dualistic essence, presenting itself as a multifaceted coin. On one side, it showcases the vast living realm, encompassing everything from the tiniest organisms to the grandest creatures. On the flip side, it encompasses the inanimate domain, comprising elements such as rocks, soil, and water. These coexisting entities maintain an intricate equilibrium, harmoniously interdependent. For the people of Ethiopia, trees hold a significance that surpasses their botanical essence. They serve as havens of justice, solace, and healing. Throughout centuries, Ethiopians have thrived in symbiosis with nature, cultivating a profound philosophy centered on safeguarding and conserving the natural world. Nonetheless, in recent times, humans have adopted an increasingly complacent attitude towards nature, taking its existence for granted. We have carelessly polluted the atmosphere and water bodies, ravaged forests, and exploited natural resources to the point of exhaustion. Consequently, nature has started to retaliate. We are now confronted with intensified occurrences of extreme weather phenomena, including droughts, floods, and wildfires. Additionally, the proliferation of diseases and the extinction of species are also becoming apparent. Rekindling our ability to coexist harmoniously with nature is paramount. It is imperative that we shield our invaluable natural resources and reinstate Earth's equilibrium. Only then can we secure a sustainable future for both present and forthcoming generations. The task of recovering lost natural resources in a desired manner proves to be an arduous one. The solution lies in rallying together a multitude of skilled individuals who can diligently collaborate to devise sustainable remedies. 4 years ago, the Green Legacy Initiative emerged as a national priority, representing a collective endeavor to enhance the preservation of natural resources.
As part of the scheme, we are planning to plant 4 billion seedlings. Today, we are commencing the program by planting 5,000 trees.
የአረንጓዴ አሻራው መርሃ ግብር የፖለቲካ አመራሩ ቁንጮ በሆነ
The Green Legacy program is a crucial agenda embraced by all stakeholders, from Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed to the Parliament and other political leaders. However, merely setting the agenda is insufficient. To actively involve everyone, His Excellency Abiy Ahmed initiated the Green Legacy by personally planting trees on the ground.
ረባረብና ሁሉም ባለድርሻ አካላት አጀንዳ እንዲያደርጉ ተደርጓል።
በፈረንጆች አቆጣጠር ነው በ1972 ስቶክሆልም ላይ የተካሄደው ጉባኤ
During the 1972 Stockholm summit, governments and leaders reached an agreement to undertake necessary actions as our planet faced deforestation, land degradation, and air pollution. They committed to implementing effective measures to address these issues. 20 years later, in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, a second larger summit took place. A pivotal decision made during this summit was the agreement to create favorable conditions for the dialogue among states, governments, stakeholders, and the general public. 30 years after the Rio summit, Ethiopia conceived a program aligned with the 2019 summit. This program stands as a genuine response to the global call for action on climate change.
ፈረንጆች 2019 ለዚህ ውሳኔ መልስ የሚሆን ስትራቴጂ ነው ኢትዮጵያ ነድፋ በተግባር ያሳየችው ማለት ይቻላል።
We do have a water resource, but it falls short of meeting our needs. It is crucial to develop and utilize this resource effectively. The Green Legacy initiated by our esteemed Prime Minister serves as an appropriate tool to harness and make the most of this invaluable resource.
The distinctive aspect of the Green Legacy program, setting it apart from other grand programs in the country, is its inclusive nature. Just like the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, it allows the people of Ethiopia to actively contribute and leave their mark on this significant national endeavor. The Green Legacy program, initiated by our esteemed Prime Minister, was originally designed to provide a pathway for participation by all citizens.
I call upon the people of Ethiopia, irrespective of their religion, race, region, gender, or any other form of division. We must unite as one, fostering a spirit of collaboration and work together to ensure the success of this program.
Ethiopia is driven by a visionary ambition to forge a prosperous future for its people and its land. Over the span of 4 years, the nation has been steadfastly devoted to realizing this vision by rallying millions of its citizens in a monumental tree planting campaign. The inaugural phase of this endeavor, known as the Green Legacy Initiative, has yielded commendable triumph.
For example, when evaluating the rate of seedling regrowth in 2014 Ethiopian calendar, it exceeded 88%. Over the past 4 years, our goal was to plant 20 billion seedlings, but we successfully planted 25 billion. This indicates that, on average, 80% of the seedlings have now grown into mature trees. This accomplishment serves as a clear indication of community ownership.
Small streams within a basin are responsible for the creation of rivers and lakes. Healthy basins foster the development of streams. To ensure a healthy basin, effective environmental protection activities are crucial. Basin development primarily involves 2 essential activities. The first is the engineering aspect, which includes constructing terraces. The second is afforestation, where trees are planted to enhance the basin's well-being.
የሀገር በቀል ዝርያዎቻችን ኮምፖዚሽን ችግኝ ጣቢያ ላይ ወይም የተከላ ሳይት ላይ ከጊዜ ወደ ጊዜ
The nursery's composition of indigenous species has experienced a gradual yet substantial improvement over time. This is a notable achievement that has contributed to our success. Previously, our indigenous species were in high demand. But foreign species had the potential to harm the area as they were not compatible with the local ecosystem. Fortunately, in recent years, Ethiopia's native species have become increasingly popular and garnered greater attention in the nursery. Moreover, the quality of seedlings has reached unprecedented heights in the 3 years, exhibiting a level of sophistication previously unseen in Ethiopian nurseries. In time past, immature seedlings of diminutive size were utilized, which resulted in low survival rates and sparse forestation on the ground. However, this situation has improved substantially, and clusters of thriving forests are visibly manifest across various lands. As evidenced by these developments in the field, the quality of seedlings has improved measurably.
ክላስተር ላይ ማየት የምንችልበት እድል አለ እናንተ መስክ ላይ ሄዳችሁ እንደዚህ አይነት ነገሮች አይታችሁ ነው የመጣችሁት የችግኝ ጥራት እንዲጨምር ተደርጓል
እዚህ ውስጥ አሁን የተከልናቸው የከብት መኖ አለ
Three types of plants have been cultivated on this site, including acacia and acacia saligna. These plants serve multiple functions, such as protecting and stabilizing the soil, preventing air pollution, and providing a source of fodder.
ከዛም አልፎ ከጊዜ በኋላ ይሄን የኦክሲጂን ሽያጭ ከዚህ
Carbon credits from this location are expected to generate income for the community. As such, the area size was assessed with consideration for environmental protection regulations, and the corresponding map was approved.
ለህብረተሰቡ ከዚህ ላይ የሚገኘው ካርቦን ሽያጩ ለህብረተሰቡ ብር እንደሚያገኙ አካባቢ ጥበቃ አጽድቆልናል
እንግዲህ በወረዳችን በሁሉም ቀበሌዎች በሚባል ደረጃ ይሄ ፕሮግራም ላለፉት 4 አመታት ተግባራዊ ሲሆን ቆይቷል በዚህ ደረጃ
This program has been implemented for the past 4 years in nearly all the kebeles within our district, resulting in the coverage of over 1,500 hectares of land with thriving plantations. The planting site where we currently stand exemplifies this success, with over 31 hectares of land devoted to growing crops. The local community's commitment to preserving the lake and its surrounding environment has also been reflected in their decision to relinquish their farmlands bordering the lake, choosing to cultivate elsewhere, motivated by their desire to ensure that the lake remains pristine and continues to provide a sustainable source of economic benefit for the area's population.
ከዚህ ቦታ ተነስተው ሌላ ቦታ ላይ ነው በርሻ ስራ እንዲጠቀሙ የተደረገው
ትልቁ ስኬት ምንድነው የተጎዱ መሬቶች
This project has turned damaged land into green spaces. We are happy to see barren land now covered in lush plants. This is thanks to our team's hard work and the cooperation of local farmers and community members. We are excited to announce that this project is expanding to all 33 qabelis in the district. We want to protect our natural resources and beautify our landscape by planting trees along farmers' fields and roadside areas.
ጥሩ ሁኔታ ነው ያለው
ኢትዮጵያ ውስጥ ያለው ማህበረሰብ በብዛት ገጠር ነው የሚኖረው
A significant percentage of the Ethiopian population resides in rural regions where the predominant source of fuel is firewood. This entails a colossal responsibility for those engaged in the energy sector. As such, our work also mirrors this crucial undertaking.
ትልቁ ስራ በእኛ ምስትሪ ላይም ሪፍሌክት ይደረጋል ማለት እንችላለን
The Green Legacy Initiative is a long-term project that will benefit everyone in Ethiopia. By protecting the land and preventing soil erosion, it will help to create a more sustainable future for the country. It will also create jobs and opportunities for people, helping them to earn a living and build a better future for themselves and their families.
እኔ እንዳጋጣሚ ችግኝ ተክለሽ ለምርት ለማድረስ ረጅም ጊዜ የሚወስድባቸውን አገሮች
In the countries where I went to school, it took an incredibly long time to grow seedlings. In Sweden, for example, it requires at least 60 years to grow a seedling. In other parts of the world, it can take up to 80 years for a seedling to mature at the fastest. However, this is not the case in our country. Here in Ethiopia, things are different. Take avocado seedlings, for instance, which yield fruit in just 3 years. Our tropical climate, characterized by heat and moisture, facilitates rapid tree growth. Trees in Ethiopia thrive throughout all 13 months of the year. When we say tomorrow, we're not referring to a timeline of 60 years. Within 3 years, you can harvest vegetables. Most agroforestry trees can be used for timber within 3 to 4 years. And they can also be utilized for animal feed in a short span of time. When our farmers and pastoralists plant trees, they don't necessarily do so solely for the next generation. They can witness the results in their own lifetime. In this regard, we've even started exporting avocado, which we planted just 3 years ago.
ከዛ በመነሳት ለምሳሌ በፍራፍሬው ላይ የተከልናቸው አቮካዶዎች በ3 አመት ኤክስፖርት ማድረግ ጀምረናል።
It is worth noting that we've not merged the plantation work with any physical labor, as doing so would be counterproductive. We have, however, been able to reclaim and revitalize common lands. The results are apparent, even here at our current location, where formerly desolate lands have been successfully restored thanks to the implementation of the Green Legacy Initiative.
In regards to the areas affected by floods in Lee Sanasina Waterda, we observed that the soil had been washed away and the land was left barren and damaged. In response, we implemented several protective strategies to shield the area from further human and livestock interference. Trenches, micro basins, and eyebrow basins were carefully constructed to prevent water damage, and deep trenches were dug to contain excess water. This approach has proven effective in maintaining soil moisture, allowing saplings to be planted and thrive successfully. The hard work has paid off, which is evident by the burgeoning growth of Garavilia, Dicarens, Selgina, and other plant species that have been carefully cultivated in the area. We will continue to nurture these vital resources as we are committed to sustaining the rejuvenation of this region.
Our efforts have not only resulted in significant environmental benefits, but have also created ample job opportunities for over 11,000 individuals. These roles primarily involve growing and selling seedlings, and we anticipate that many more locals will benefit as the fruit trees we have planted begin to mature and produce bountiful crops. The advantages of afforestation initiatives are multifarious and highly impactful. For instance, they help reduce the potential risk of flooding, mitigate climate change effects, and can provide additional source of food and feed for domestic animals, among several other benefits. We are thrilled to see the immeasurable positive impact of our project on the environment and the local economy.
In the past, our approach to plantation was rather indiscriminate, and a wide range of saplings were planted without regard for their potential use or yield. However, in recent years, there has been a significant shift towards planting edible saplings such as avocados, mangoes, and olives. This is in line with the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister, who emphasizes the importance of sustainable agriculture and food production. As a result of this focused approach, we have seen an abundance of edible saplings in our forests and plantations.
There has been a remarkable transformation in the agriculture sector, with many young individuals now actively involved in critical aspects such as the fermentation of coffee seedlings and the preparation of grafted avocado seedlings. This has not only provided these enterprising individuals with new opportunities, but has also brought about a considerable boost in income. The tangible benefits of our collective efforts are visible in the high-yield avocado and that have been grown since 2012. In particular, the Hass and Otinga varieties have guaranteed significant interest and attention over the past 3 years. With the location of an industrial park near Yirgalem, we have placed special emphasis on producing environmental friendly avocados on large scale, with the view to use them as a key input for the side park.
The positive impact of the agriculture sector is evident in the lives of at least 60 young people who are currently employed and actively engaged in plantation-related work.
The involvement of women in natural resource development and conservation has been commendable. In fact, the number speaks for themselves. With over 2.7 million women participating in the implementation of soil conservation program, women have been actively engaged in various aspects of the initiative, including the establishment and management of nursery section, the nurturing and the care of saplings, and the packaging of plastic materials, among others. This had led to the active involvement of over 21,000 women in nursery area alone. We are proud of this remarkable achievement and remain committed to promoting gender equity and empowering women in all areas of our work.
Our priority has always been to ensure food security, especially in regions that are severely affected by rainfall scarcity. The Western Hararge zone, known to be highly prone to such conditions, had been facing a significant food shortage. In order to address this issue, our primary objective has been to explore ways to alter and improve the local weather conditions with the aim of increasing precipitation and minimizing the impact of rainfall scarcity. One important strategy that we've implemented is to introduce a wide variety of fruit-bearing saplings as a means of enhancing food security in the region. Beyond this, these plantations have also been instrumental in generating new business opportunities for local communities, particularly those involved in cattle rearing, who've been able to increase their income by finding fresh pasture and fattening their livestock. When it comes to careers in agriculture, I was one of many who encountered challenges due to limited acreage, making it difficult to grow crops such as avocados. However, by offering advice to industry experts and heeding their guidance in return, I've garnered considerable benefits and furthered my own knowledge and understanding of the field. Moreover, I have expanded my network beyond my immediate circle, extending my reach and fostering connections that will aid me in future endeavors.
The nursery embodies a largely female workforce, comprising mainly of women and mothers. Many of these individuals face challenges related to physical weakness or limited earning potential for a variety of reasons.
Following the completion of my 7th grade education, opportunities for further schooling or employment proved elusive. However, through determination and hard work, I was eventually able to establish a means of livelihood for myself and my family by taking up employment at the nursery.
With a steady salary, myself and my colleagues have experienced a significant improvement in our quality of life. Our dedication to the nursery is reflected in the tender care we provide to each and every seedling under our watch, a clear indication of our commitment and passion for the work we do.
Ethiopia, the pioneer of Pan-Africanism, which once brought together Africans, has sown the seeds of brotherhood in neighboring countries in the 21st century.
ለአፍሪካዊ ችግሮች አፍሪካዊ መፍትሄ የሚለው መርህ
The principle of African solutions for African problems is applicable in diverse contexts. Take land degradation, for example. It is not solely an Ethiopian issue, but prevalent in neighboring countries as well. We initiated this program to address our own problem. However, as we gained valuable experience, we started sharing this knowledge with our neighboring countries. In the past 2 years, following the implementation of our program, we have extended our support by sharing tree seedlings with Eritrea, Djibouti, Kenya, and even as far as Burundi. Our intention was not to claim sole responsibility for providing all the seedlings, but rather to encourage the neighboring countries to adopt the initiative. It was a gesture of goodwill aimed at inspiring them to follow our lead. Kenya serves as a prime example in this regard, as the country is currently implementing its own Green Legacy initiative.
ከኛ መውሰድ ብቻ ሳይሆን አሁን እነሱ የራሳቸውን የአረንጓዴ አሻራ መርሃ ግብር ዲክሌር አድርገዋል።
አሁን በቅርቡ የኬንያ
The Ministry of Environmental Protection in Kenya has announced her intention to visit Ethiopia along with a delegation from her cabinet. This visit is by the fact that Kenya, following the lead of Ethiopia and their president, has committed to an ambitious Green Legacy program. Such a commitment was previously unimaginable in Kenya. Given the large population and land size of Ethiopia, they have inspired themselves and responded positively. Undeniably, the Ethiopian Green Legacy program has gained global influence, particularly within Africa. The program is influencing our African counterparts, just as it has impacted Ethiopians.
Agenda 2063 African Agenda 2063 እኮ አስፓይሬሽኑ prosperous
Let's envision Africa in 2063, where there is a shared aspiration for a prosperous continent. This vision can become a reality if we implement key points outlined in the Continental Agenda. One crucial aspect emphasized in Agenda 2063 is the need for effective environmental protection, which will contribute to building a resilient society and economy. In this regard, Ethiopia is actively responding to Agenda 2063.
እንደ አይነት ስራ መሰራት አለበት ነው። ስለዚህ ኢትዮጵያ ለአፍሪካ አጀንዳ 2063 መልስ እየሰጠች ነው ማለት ነው። ወንዝ ሲባል ሐይቅ ሲባል ዝም ብሎ
Rivers and lakes do not simply appear out of nowhere. They are formed by the contribution of small springs that create small streams. These small streams in turn join together to form rivers, which can eventually grow into large water bodies crossing borders. Therefore, we can focus on developing and preserving streams and rivers within a small basin. It directly impacts the overall water volume in riverbeds, ultimately contributing to the flow of larger rivers that extend beyond our borders. This water can exist either underground or on the surface as it crosses boundaries. Hence, our Green Legacy program has not only benefited us, but also our neighboring countries. The Green Legacy initiative has already had a positive impact on Ethiopia. It has helped to improve the environment, create jobs, and bring people together. It has also helped to raise Ethiopia's profile internationally and earned the country praise and recognition for its efforts. The Green Legacy Initiative is a powerful example of what can be achieved when people come together for a common cause. It shows that when we work together, there is no challenge that we cannot overcome.
እንግዲህ መሪዎች በተለያዩ አጀንዳዎች ላይ ህዝብ እንዲሳተፉ ጥሪ ያደርጋሉ።
It is a common practice for leaders to rally their people around different agendas. This is precisely what we've seen with the Green Legacy initiative. In previous years, we witnessed an impressive participation of over 20 million people annually. I can't recall any other program where such a massive number of individuals actively engaged. It wasn't just about the population size. Various sections of society, including religious leaders, artists, athletes, children, persons with disabilities, and soldiers, among others, actively participated in the program. Therefore, it is safe to say that the Green Legacy program is truly embraced and owned by the public at large.
The 4-year green journey was not easy. Climate change, years of land degradation, inflation, and other global and local man-made and natural phenomena were long-term challenges.
ደን ልማት የአንድ ዓመት ሙሉ ስራ ነው። የአንድ ወቅት ስራ አይደለም። ዓመቱን ሙሉ
Afforestation is not a task limited to a particular season. It is an ongoing year-round activity. It involves preparing seedlings throughout the year, ensuring careful seed collection from healthy trees. However, the process doesn't end there. We must germinate the selected seeds in nurseries and carefully choose a suitable land for planting the juvenile seedlings to allow them to mature into full-grown trees. Even the transportation of seedlings to the planting area requires proper care. After planting, we must provide water, weed, and protect the growing seedlings from human and animal interference. All of these activities are crucial, but special attention should be given to activities like weeding, which hold greater significance.
በጥንካሬ የምንወስዳቸው አሉ። በእነዚህ ውስጥ ደግሞ መታረም አለበት ብለን የምንወስዳቸው አሉ።
Despite ups and downs, struggles and obstacles, he persevered towards his dream, gaining new experiences and knowledge each day.
The Green Legacy program enjoys widespread support and acceptance among the majority of Ethiopians, unless there are isolated comments here and there regarding its implementation and quality. From the highest level of government to the general public, including people in urban and rural areas from all walks of life, the program is embraced and owned by everyone.
The society has played a significant role in advancing the grand ideas and actions of this generation. Their contribution to the Green Legacy program have been ongoing and continue to this day. As a result, the Green Legacy has transformed into a cultural phenomenon.
The first chapter of this effort, the Green Legacy Initiative, has been successful.
Though our initial plan was to plant 20 billion trees, we exceeded our target and successfully planted 25 billion trees. This achievement fills us with pride, and those who disregard it are simply ill-wishers to our country. Congratulations to all Ethiopians for their heroic efforts.
The forthcoming stage of the ecological expedition is poised to elevate the positive outcomes of the previous 4 years to unprecedented heights.
Tree planting should become a part of our cultural identity. In the next 4 years, we will make some changes. First, we will prioritize the quality of our tree planting efforts. Secondly, we will focus on planting trees that can provide income for our society. Lastly, we will give utmost importance to planting indigenous trees in their appropriate ecological settings. It's important to recognize that afforestation requires substantial financial investment. To cultivate tree planting as a cultural practice, we have already established over 120,000 nurseries. which have created numerous job opportunities. Through these nurseries, we will promote tree planting as a cultural norm, not only within our country, but also among our neighboring nations. Our commitment to tree planting will not waver, even after the completion of the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam construction or the conclusion of the Green Legacy program. Even when we begin exporting wheat, tea, and milk, we will continue planting trees.
As a bountiful expanse of the land adorns itself with verdant hues, the aspirations of the future generations are poised to soar.
We have made many efforts to support afforestation through technology, and we aim to further strengthen this aspect in the future, surprising even the achievement of the Green Legacy. In the upcoming phase of the program, we must prioritize both quality and technology.
Our next priority should be the commercialization of trees, ensuring that they become sources of income. The Prime Minister has provided guidance on this matter, emphasizing the importance of quality. To achieve this, it is recommended to germinate seedlings in specific types of plastic containers. By using such containers, the trees will have a higher maturity rate, and the mortality rate among young trees will be significantly reduced. Planting seedlings in these plastic containers is therefore a crucial factor in the development of high-quality forests.
We initially aimed to germinate 6.3 billion seedlings for this rainy season. However, we've already prepared 6 billion seedlings. Additionally, we're making improved preparations for the planting areas.
I urge all Ethiopian citizens to put forth their utmost effort in the upcoming tree planting program. We need to dedicate our energy and efforts to achieve even better results than the previous rounds of tree planting. It is essential for all civil servants, farmers, and others to actively participate in this important goal of tree and water development.
Based on the remarkable success achieved in water and soil conservation, land rehabilitation, and commercial forests, we've planned multiple national-level tree planting launch ceremonies. As this campaign has transformed the image of Ethiopia, it is crucial for everyone in society to strive their best to achieve even greater results than previous rounds.
በዚሁ አጋጣሚ ጥሬን አቀርባለሁ ማለት ነው።